What is going on, everyone? My name's Boyd and I'm back with some more Age Mythology. The Titan's action spawning on the right side of the map in the red color, playing as Set. His name is OGNENNYJ. His opponent today in the blue color, playing as Ra. His name is ChronoJJ. The map you ask? Well, the map is Frozen Wastes, and this is a best of 3 for the Vubly Champions League Challengers League portion. First game went to OGNENNYJ with some crazy Uranos play. Absolute wild. Never before seen Uranos play, in fact. Now moving into game number 2. We'll see if anything different happens here. It's Ra versus Set on Frozen Wastes. This map is pretty bonkers difficult for, I was gonna say for the Ra, but he gets this town center next to the gold mine, and now it's Ra favored. I'm gonna just do this and we're all happy. So normally, Frozen Wastes, terrible map for Ra. Okay, let's start again. There are 2 separate types of Frozen Waste maps. First type, 1 gold mine. Second type, 2 gold mine in your starting base. We've got the 1 gold mine here. So normally this is really bad for Ra because it's super hard to secure a second gold mine. But in this game, the thing that makes, and ChronoJJ has not spotted it yet, but he's going to be super happy. The thing that makes this map different to a normal Frozen Waste is this town center secures this gold mine. This forest allows a wall over here. This gold mine is so far away from the edge of the map that you can wall it. And it's going to be really, really hard for OGNENNYJ to hit a timing to attack the town center and the gold mine. And if ChronoJJ simply just plays this meta for Ra, I don't see there being a way for OGNENNYJ to just win with a standard Ancestors timing push with Chariot Archer, Siege Tower, Scorpion Man, that kind of vibe. There's the temple coming up. Obviously, it's going to be a 2-town center for OGNENNYJ. Obviously, he's going to have all the hunt on the map. So he's going to have some advantages in that respect. But we'll see what ChronoJJ is going to do. He hasn't seen much of the map at all. He's going to be just shooting these caribou back in and attempting to get up to the next age as fast as possible. We see a nice temple here in an effort to block this location in. Walls coming up in terms of segments to block everything here. Houses going up and doing all this good stuff here. And there's the dark coming through for OGNENNYJ. Very, very fast star here. And ChronoJJ not yet advancing. Should be advancing fairly soon. There it is, going through Ptar. Pretty fast as well. Going to be moving his villagers over here. He's got 1 or 2 goat that he can grab. Ooh. I mean, ChronoJJ's build orders are really bizarre, right? Obviously, he needs to get wood to get Shadoof out, but he needs gold to get the second town center. With only 5 villagers on gold, I'm not seeing ChronoJJ getting 400 gold in time to get his town center up. I mean, maybe he's worried and he's doing something bizarre. Going 1 town center here. This is really looking like a 1 town center play from ChronoJJ, which is obviously not going to be as good as it otherwise would be. We see the vision up onto the top side of the map. OGNENNYJ is trying to make sure that... Oh, he's actually stealing this town center. Oh, no. Imagine if he takes this town center. Oh, imagine. Oh, the scouting just not there for OGNENNYJ. Not sure why it's not, because you're set. You should have the whole map scouted. Damn. The Wadget's going to be scouting around. He's going to see the town center. He's going to see the gold mine very shortly after. There was elk on this as well. This is the definition of why the maps were changed so much. You don't get this. This is my wet dream right here as a Ra player. Oof. Okay. Villagers are retreating back, going to be getting the gold. Maybe ChronoJJ goes for a delayed second town center once he sees all of this. It's probably not bad. He hasn't thrown an armory up yet. God, this is such a, oh, he's not. This is such a scuffed build. He's not going to the armory up either there. It's going up. Okay, so 1 town center Ra against 2 town centers set here for OGNENNYJ. And this is why you actually should pick scout. And actually scout with your pharaoh instead of not scouting with your pharaoh. You know everything on the map. And okay, so Laura's getting eaten up here, doing all the good stuff. You see the rain coming through for ChronoJJ. How many farms? 12 farms. He has to cast the rain now anyways because he's going to be short resources to advance. There's the armory coming up. We'll see if ChronoJJ can make this work. It's not necessarily bad, but like he's got to hit a timing basically on this. So the idea that you want to go with when you go for 1 town center play is you want to get Patsuchos out. A lot of Patsuchos out. And then push in onto this because it's really hard for set to deal with those Patsuchos because with Chariot Archer Patsuchos Siege Tower, the Patsuchos kill off the chariots of the set player, they kill off the villagers of the set player, and the chariots kill off the priests of the set player. And also the Patsuchos deal with the whatchamacallit, myth units. Is that what I'm thinking? The Scorpion Man, the Ancestors. That's it. All right. Brain not working. Okay, so Hathor and Nephthys coming in very close to each other. Maybe he can grab this town center as well before he hits the next age and just have like a super delayed second town center scuffed build order, but it's fine because this town center is a work of art. Maybe. I love that he takes his villagers off of the farms and then goes over onto the goat because that's huge. Now the town center is going to be up, but we don't see a second monument for ChronoJJ. I mean, there's a lot of different ways to play this, but the Patsuchos spam is kind of the best. We see OGNENNYJ now getting his 3rd town center, and it's possible that he's just going to go for a 3 town center boom here, or 4 town center boom even. Probably not good, but we'll see what he's going to do. Got hand axe, pickaxe coming through for OGNENNYJ as well. And the Patsuchos coming out with the rock. Going to be searching around for stuff to do. The Migdol Stronghold now coming up for ChronoJJ. Right in on this location. I would have preferred to see it back here. Just so there can't be any raids around the back. There can't be any raids around the front. You chuck up a siege works here. And a wall. And you're fine. But this one here is very safe, I guess. He obviously doesn't, well, he only just scouted that this town center's been taken. The priest coming over here, Wadget sitting idle. He's going to definitely, will pick it up and go searching for some raids. But I love this from OGNENNYJ. He's just grabbed all of the walrus and he's just going to send it around and have his villagers very, very nice and safe. You really can't get a lot of value out of this rock against, oh, you can hit this though. But there is the second monument for ChronoJJ, and he's going to be thinking about getting some of those Patsuchos, I guess, or maybe getting another monument and getting more. Who knows? Oh, look at this crocodile and snake taking down the priest there, preventing him from taking these in. We see the locusts coming down. Why don't I get these locusts? I swear, every time I get locust, all my villagers die. And every time anyone else uses locust, none of the villagers die. Unlucky for ChronoJJ. He kind of needed that. You can see the villager differential right now is 50 to 38. Absolutely huge. Now ChronoJJ eating his elk over here, spamming out the units, looking for some raids. He is going with cavalry. And OGNENNYJ is just booming his little heart out with tons of gold in the bank. I'm not sure what that's about. Like, just so much gold. He's going to throw up a market as well. Consider going through Horus here. You can hit a Horus timing on this, actually. Tornado, Ancestors, push in. That would be really, really smart. At like the 15-minute mark or something like that. 14-minute mark, even with all the extra hunt that he has. Siege works going up for OGNENNYJ as well. The Rock searching around for villages. And we see this town center was good as well, actually. Look, this gold mine. He could have gotten either of the town centers. ChronoJJ making everyone miserable. Now we see the... Oh. 4 town centers. To pull the Scorpion Man in here. That's an interesting use of Shifting Sands. Now we can... I'm not sure what that was about. I think he wanted to pull more than that in. But with OGNENNYJ grabbing 4 town centers, this is going to allow ChronoJJ to hit his own Horus timing. Or Son of Osiris timing. Does he have the market up? He's got the market up. And what's he going to pick here? He's going through Osiris. So Osiris, not a bad god to choose here, but it's not quite as good as Horus in the late game in the Egyptian mirror. Hope he's deciding to go Horus. Okay, so he is going Horus. So not Osiris. So the reason you go Horus in this matchup is because you want the spearmen, which have the bonus damage versus cavalry, to counter mercenary cavalry. And that way they kill them off very, very pop effectively. They become incredibly strong with Spear on the Horizon. And you just live in the dream, basically. So we'll see what ChronoJJ is going to do. He's going to have the Tornado as well to take down a town center. I would love for him to go after this town center instead of this one. Just because this one's a little bit easier to move through the map than up here with the walls and the Migdol and all the stuff here. OGNENNYJ has got like full chariot archers here, trying to get up to the next stage himself. He's got a lot of villagers out, almost at 80. He's 30 villagers in front of ChronoJJ at this point in the game. Absolutely insane. And ChronoJJ's just classic ChronoJJ, doesn't have all his houses out. Is not producing units. Wait, is he going straight for a Titan Gate? This guy's crazy. This is so mad it might even work. Because he's gone, because OGNENNYJ is gone, but OGNENNYJ is going to have a tornado before this Titan gets out. How do you... He has to like wall in his entire base, I guess, and he's kind of doing that. Yep, he's going Secrets of the Titan. ChronoJJ is rushing Secrets of the Titan against somebody who is going to be having Tornado. Well, the walls will be up. He's going to attempt to wall everything. He'll chuck it in the center of his base. I mean, maybe the play here is to spend the... How many resources is it? 800, like 2,400 resources, 50 favor to keep your town center alive. And then you have a tornado to take your opponent's town center down. Or maybe OGNENNYJ just rushes his own Titan Gate here as well as a response. We see ChronoJJ empowering his town center as if this helps. Okay, you cannot improve. This fairy here does not include age ups. So you see the chariot archers searching around, trying to find their way for some value here. Shadoof, Horus, Plow, Shaft, Mine Carpenters coming through for OGNENNYJ. He is in a very, very strong position here. There's the Titan Gate coming down for ChronoJJ. The walls trying to come up here as well, as we see the Mythic Age has come through. And if you know anything, Tornado goes up and to the left. The chariot archers spot this. Up and to the left. The Titan Gate gets demolished here. The villagers are going to stay alive though. And even the town center might go down as well. Oh no. You hate to see it. ChronoJJ's dreams being crushed before our eyes. And OGNENNYJ is just going to be retreating away with the heavy chariots. He's down a Mythic Age God Power now, though. You trade a Mythic Age God Power for a Titan Age God Power. See what happens here. Copper weapons, irrigation, coinage, champion chariots coming through. And for those of you out there who are Age of Empires 2 fans, and you say, oh, we got something cool going on over here. And you say, Age of Mythology is a terrible game. Everyone just rushes Titan and just wins because Titans are just too strong. And I just go, were Titans strong this game? Were they strong this game? I don't think so. Point proven. Age Mythology, best game. All right. We do have champion chariots out for OGNENNYJ. He's so far in front. There are these Avengers for both players here. ChronoJJ's got no trade route, no villagers. Trying to keep building his villagers up. Trying to get some units out. And now we see siege works coming up in the middle of the map for ChronoJJ. I don't know what he can do in this position apart from try and get full population, hit Tornado here, and then try and push in and win the fight. That has to be what he needs to do. But he's not, I don't know. Not making any myth units. He's got 37 favor in the bank. He could be making like a bunch of Avengers here. You see him trying to go for some raids up on this location. We've got the Migdol over here. These walls are really, really good, utilizing the forest here beautifully. See the villagers getting pushed back over here as he destroys the siege works that was trying to go up. See copper shields, signal fires or flares, boiling oil, and engineers coming in. Is it signal flares or fires? It is signal fires. I think I've discovered this a while ago as well. Been saying this wrong my entire life. The villagers coming forward, going to attempt to get these up again, and we still do have a tornado for ChronoJJ if he's going to be able to use it somewhere or not. You see the catapult taking down this siege works. Kamori looking to move forward. He still doesn't have it, but I mean he's got full population now, so he can push in and try and take this town center down. There's no masons or architects, so this town center should go down. Levy coming in for... Jesus, OGNENNYJ is just getting every upgrade here. Really smart play to get himself as far in front as possible, but the game is not over for him, or not won for him just yet. We'll see if this tornado is going to come in anytime soon. So the chariot archers chasing the chariot archers over here. Now the siege works is up. I'd love to see ChronoJJ get his Migdol nice and close. We see some watchtowers coming forward for ChronoJJ as he's going to attempt to prevent this mercenary spam from thwarting his plans of moving into OGNENNYJ's base. But the myth units are here for ChronoJJ. If he keeps on spamming him, which he's not, which is making me a little bit sad. But he has like 3 Avengers here, which he almost could have. Because are they 25 favor? Yeah, you could get two Avengers here for the 25 favor. He probably wins this fight at this point. Oh, maybe. Has to kill off the priest somehow, but these upgrades for OGNENNYJ is just so far in front. Got the chariot archers hitting some raids over here onto this gold mine. Nice play for ChronoJJ. He's got a lot of villagers to catch up here. 58 to 70. It's the Pharaoh getting taken down, the Rock getting taken down. We got a barracks coming up for ChronoJJ. Maybe we're going to start swapping into... I don't think you swap into barracks units at this point. It's a bit tough. All these chariot archers you have to push through. The damage from those burning arrows. They just look so good. Nice raid coming in yet again. Good pull from OGNENNYJ. Camel caravans waddling around doing their thing. You see him turning around, taking down the mercenary cavalry. We've got the cavalry coming around to the back, going to be sniping down the catapult. We do have champion cavalry here. ChronoJJ is run out of gold. He is actually sneaking this gold mine behind here, so we'll see how long he can go with that. The Avengers in the back just hold for so long. OGNENNYJ has got resources for days here as the chariot archers are trying to snipe this camel caravan route that has been made from this market up to this town center. Actually a decent trade route there, very safe market. But this is a very nice raid from ChronoJJ, but he's getting pushed in over here. Getting pushed in completely. So many units for OGNENNYJ, but OGNENNYJ just like has to... How does he win this game? What is he going to do? Getting some obelisks up, checking out the entirety of the map. He needs to figure out a way to push in and kill ChronoJJ here. He doesn't have any units out. He has to maybe send some villagers forward and see what he can do. Oh, not microing his units here. He's actually sitting in here. He's going to take a lot of damage from these camel caravans. Sorry, from these cavalries. Camel caravans, hello. Nice damage done as well for ChronoJJ, but the units are just so far in front. Almost full bronze. Almost full bronze. Probably working on iron soon. Now the chariot archers over here getting cleaned up by OGNENNYJ's champion chariots. ChronoJJ, he's still in this game. He still has the tornado. There is a chance here. He's grabbing this gold mine. Very, very smart. OGNENNYJ's got no idea about it. In fact, I don't think he scouted over here. So where's the gold mines? I don't know. Imagine if ChronoJJ had scouted this talent center earlier and went for it. Must be some sort of other reason behind that. More cavalry coming out. We see these chariots that just do so much damage. And even though these are cavalry counter units here, more catapult coming in. I see this a lot, and I think it's not as good as people think. And this is probably going to work for OGNENNYJ here, but if these were siege towers, it would work just as well, and these can't get sniped. And we do see the tornado coming in. And we take down all those catapults, takes a bunch of those down, and now ChronoJJ is out of a tornado. Look at all of these catapults. This town center is very close to falling. The catapults do go down, but with the town center does go down as well. One more fling. One more fleet, not empowering this, and the town center goes down. Now OGNENNYJ is already back up to full population. The catapults still pumping in, and now we're seeing Migdol Stronghold siege works coming through. And OGNENNYJ is just pumping in these mercenary units in to defend as well. We see the town center attempting to go back up with the help of that Pharaoh, and he does micro onto it as the catapults continue to come in, and he's sacrificing a lot of resources to keep this town center down as OGNENNYJ is... He's got a lot of resources to sacrifice, but ChronoJJ's got really nothing he can do here as these catapults are just destroying this so very, very well. And the chariot archers taking the villagers down quickly. We see that the cavalry looking for a raid, but how does he get this town center back? There's too many units here for OGNENNYJ, even if they are only champion chariots. We see the catapults taking down the Migdol stronghold that surrounds this. The priest over here needs to get onto this town center, but he's not doing it. And now we see this town center going down, and ChronoJJ taps out. GG, well played by OGNENNYJ. ChronoJJ says, never saw an Urano scope tar before. Oh, he thought he was playing against Uranos. Even so, this town center was so ridiculously good. How do you not go for it even against Uranos? Like, wet dream times 20 here for this town center. You had Caribou, you had a gold mine, you had the gold mine protected by forests. It was so delicious. And ChronoJJ did not scout it with his Pharaoh, did not scout it with his Herdables, was too set on his own strategy to work out that OGNENNYJ had switched his god up, going with set. And OGNENNYJ's vision shifting sands claim of this town center, grabbing all of the other town centers, was too much for ChronoJJ. And it was not able to take this one as OGNENNYJ was in front for the entire game. And that's it. OGNENNYJ beats the undefeated ChronoJJ in the Challengers League. If you guys enjoyed these games, please consider hitting the follow on the Twitch. If you're on the YouTubes, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next game.